Good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. They're in. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gets his head to it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Fabinho simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Now a chance to break. Di Maria. Daniel Alves. Marco Verratti. Mohamed Salah. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the wing. Mane. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's come loose. Dani Alves. Mbappe. Now it's Draxler. Forward it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Aimed long and direct. Could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Jordan Henderson. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chip through, cut out in the nick of time. Draxler. Out to the left it goes. And it's Cavani. Good ball. Now can he finish? Oh, he's in! The shot's on! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Di Maria. Over to the left. Well weighted. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Henderson lobs it in gently. And he's there to cut it out. Dinks one in. Cuts it out. And it's Salah. Di Maria. Kurzawa going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that had to be more accurate. This could be a Liverpool counter-attack. Mohamed Salah goes looking, and he's cut it out. Defender's on the back foot. Mbappe goes up and up, has a swing at it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Di Maria plays a clever pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dani Alves was not to be moved. Now it's Verratti. He goes long. Has it out wide now. Fires it in low. Draxler decides to play it back. timely intervention. Forward it goes. Neymar. Played into space out wide. Is it in? Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Mane. Firmino. Can he put it away? A chance to play it in. Mane. Can he score? Di Maria plays it forward, played out to the right. Mbappe. Henderson. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the action has already resumed here.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And now the breakaway. Firmino. Now it's Mane. There's a long ball. There will be a throw-in. Robertson. Pulls out once more. Throw. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Mane. Wijnaldum. He's gone for it! Goal!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Van Dijk does well there, alert. Draxler. Wijnaldum gets it back, and it's Firmino. Jordan Henderson, out towards the flank. Now it's Mane. Wijnaldum, surely. Firmino, it's a fabulous position. Jordan Henderson. Firmino opts to play it back. Mbappe. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Cavani. Cavani beats the offside trap. Looking for a decent ball in. Cavani. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Has a pop! He can pounce on that. Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down. Buffon did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're played back again.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sturridge tries to stroke it through.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Di Maria. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mohamed Salah making it. He'll hammer it!
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Di Maria spreads it towards the left. Di Maria has brushed off the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sturridge. He's looked long this time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sturridge crosses in a low one. And a spectacular effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
He's left his man. Di Maria. Now it's Cavani. And the weighted pass. Cleared without complication. And that is that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. We have already started here. Keita with a delicate ball. Steered forward. Now it's Cavani. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Roberto Firmino. And it's Mane. Shoots! What about it? They have done it! They have their equaliser! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Drexler with a good steal, well played. Matip does well there, alert. Mane. Mbappe. Going through. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Matip positions himself well and cuts it out. Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try...
Towering header! Boots it to safety. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Lassana Diarra. Cavani. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's gone for it! Mohamed Salah, a chance to play it in. Kazawa tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Mane. Mane. He's looking to get there first. And he just whacks it away. He's had a look. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. That has put a stop to that. Fabinho. Kurzawa. Neymar. Di Maria. Neymar. Kurzawa. Ball is over the line. We hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Drew it back on the first 45 minutes.
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. Mbappe. Now it's Cavani. Di Maria. Dashing forward at pace. Now a chance to break. Now the cross goes for goal! And out to safety. And it's Di Maria. Cavani decides to play it back. Mbappe crosses in a low one. Good clearance and very necessary. Wijnaldum. Well, they could break here. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And he's away. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Keita. Mane. Firmino. Tries to head towards goal. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Kurzawa. Keita puts his foot on the gas. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. He's left his man. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Big chance! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Daniel Alves. Dani Alves. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Mbappe only needed to check his run slightly and he was in the clear.
Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
He's gone for it! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Wijnaldum. Di Maria. Cavani pushes it out wide. Mbappe on a strong run down the right. Hit into the middle. Matic knocks it away. Mbappe. It's a great ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Going through. Can he finish? He's going after it. There are a few waiting for it. Mane hits one! That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. something for him to cling to.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Paris Saint-Germain are in search of their winner. It's Di Maria. Now it's Cavani. Mbappe, he's had a go! Mbappe finds himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to stroke it through.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Lallana cuts it out. Nkunku. Paris Saint-Germain cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Kurzawa swept in. And Dyke gets rid without sophistication. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sturridge. Nkunku. Plays it out to the wing. That's found its target. Keeper's ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.